What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapidav. I'm Alan.
I'm RD, man. Thanks for letting me back on again. It's
You
been a
know,
it's been a great time, real good time.
anytime, man. So we're going to continue on with our journey of the Batman movies, and now we're launching into the Christopher Nolan trilogy, starting with Batman Begins. Um, you know what? I normally have the date written down, but I don't have when this one came out. I
Oh,
don't. I write
2005,
it down
June
for 2005.
June
Okay.
15th, 2005, and
Okay. All right.
blockbuster hit. This thing just got the summer going, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This was the movie when it came out.
Yeah.
Like it's freaking Batman, right? But we got like Christopher Nolan Batman. Uh, you had Christian Bale being doing his best, which I will say was just kind of right out of the gates the best all around Batman. When you talk Batman slash Bruce Wayne, um,
He's
I mean
quite a
it's really
playboy in this movie.
yeah,
Quite a playboy.
I would say this is really the first time you really get that Bruce Wayne like in a movie. You get it a little bit in the other ones, right? But this is equally as part of the story as Batman is.
Yeah, and he's being told to do so by Michael Caine, Alfred. Just hey, you can't just sleep till 3 every day, man. You're never around. They're gonna kind of figure it out. And like, well, most people, I guess, any type of semi-intelligent person would be able to figure it out. Who can afford these crazy things? all this equipment and all that, whatever. I don't. Well, no, they don't have the. No. Yeah, I was going to say the tumbler. What do they call it? It's the tumbler, and then
The
the
Tumblr,
the
yeah.
third one is the bat wing or whatever. And so, but yeah, I mean, who else can afford this kind of stuff? You know what I mean? Just
I
saying.
mean,
And Katie
I don't
Holmes
know.
is in it. That's a highlight. Let me just say that.
That's like Katie Holmes is great as Rachel.
Yep.
Childhood friends is, or actually, yeah, kind of. You know, her parents work for Bruce's parents.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think my first notes on this one was Bruce is a little shit because he he convinces her to show her what she found, which was an arrowhead, and then snatches it from her hand and takes off. But he got what he deserved. He fell down a well.
a broken arm and a lifelong fear of bats. You
Hey,
know,
don't be
uh,
a jerk, and it won't happen. This
that's
is
it.
direct. Like, don't be a prick. So
That's all you gotta do. Just don't
mm,
be a dick.
yeah,
But I mean, you
great
get
cast though.
Gary Oldman as Gordon. This is the first time you get a good Commissioner Gordon. He's kind of portrayed as kind of a moron in everything else. I mean, even going back to like '66 Batman,
Oh,
he's not. You know, he's not anything. This is
we
the first
we
time you
watched
get a
those
really good.
movies. We watched those movies or whatever in the shows, and he's just like, I don't know what can be done. And he looks at it like he got the chief of police, the commissioner, and they're just like, I don't know what to do about this. These criminals are running rampant.
They're just that. What do we do? I don't know. There's nothing to do. One thing that I wish we had more of. I would have liked a little bit more Chilean Murphy as a Scarecrow.
Yeah,
'Cause he was I mean, he was just he steals every scene he's in.
yeah.
Like, he's really great. You get a little bit more of him later in the series, but not what you want. Like, I woulda liked the full let's get a Batman horror movie with Scarecrow in it.
Oh,
That
but
would be oh, buddy, yeah.
that'd be terrifying.
That
Like,
would be
when
great.
that drug when it hits, man, it's just like when he's got a hold of that, when he's got a hold of Murphy, he's just like, what's going on or whatever, and you can just it's all that stuff's oozing out of Batman's face and whatever. It's like, oh hell, like that'd be
Like, yes,
terrifying.
this is great. You got Joffrey's in this movie, little Jack Gleason running around. Oh, my friends won't believe me. Batman will save us. He's kind of a little whiny bee. So just kind of played the same role, except for just not in charge, right?
He doesn't have the power. Yeah, he doesn't have the power. Yeah. I like Ra's al Ghul. I like Liam Neeson in this movie.
Yep.
Obviously, Gary Oldman. He's not the commissioner yet. He's a detective, Gordon. Um, it gives you like it starts with a flashback, obviously, with him just being a kid and stealing that thing from young Katie Holmes, and then it flips. He goes, like I said, he wakes up in a Chinese prison. Then it kind of goes bounces around. He went to Princeton, didn't want to go back to Princeton. He's in town for the trial of his murder of his parents, yada yada yada. So I liked how it kind of bounce back and forth. It wasn't crazy. I didn't get annoyed with the flashbacks or anything like that, where it's just
No.
kind of overdone. But it gives you a little bit of history. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good origin movie for him. for the trilogy.
Yeah, it's definitely you get a real good origin story for Batman in it. It does drag on a little bit here and there, but the story moves along pretty quickly. I feel like you're getting League of Shadows, so you're getting a lot of good classic Batman things in here with the League of Shadows, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow. You've got good Commissioner Gordon. You got Alfred in there. You get Lucius Fox, Morgan Freeman. His character's real good. You actually get him doing Bruce Wayne. It's not just Batman being Batman, but you've got that good, Bruce Wayne of where he's doing. Alfred says, "Here's what you do. You're billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. This is what you go out with supermodels. You buy things that can't be bought, and blah blah blah." So what's the first thing he does? He shows up with two supermodels, and then buys a hotel. He's like, "I'm gonna buy this hotel."
Buddy. Yeah, when that door opens, you're like, "Hello," and then you're like, "Whoa, there's two of them." It's like, my man. Yeah,
Yeah.
this movie, I was just real quick at 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's not like you feel the whole 220 or 2 hours and 20 minutes, but yeah, you're right. There's some things you're just like, okay, man, we could just kind of fast forward. I did like the training though with Ra's al Ghul. I like his
Yeah.
journey, whatnot, and then deciding he's not an executioner, but he's gonna try his best to bring you know, all the scum and villainy of Gotham to
Gotham
justice.
to its knees.
Yeah, he didn't want to blow it up or whatever or kill it
Yeah.
like Ra's al Ghul, but yeah, he just still wanted like, hey, we're gonna. It's still there's still hope. There's still hope.
Like, we can do if we put a few people away, it's not that bad. Put a street light up over here. Get a boys and girls club over there. It won't be
It's
so
not,
bad.
it's not that
Maybe a
hard.
throw rug there, a nice pillow there. I don't know.
They must have some certain judges like that. You just let all the criminals go all the time. Like, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Just you're gonna do it again. No, oh, okay. And then
Okay.
goes out,
Well, he said
kills
he
someone.
wasn't going to do it again. So,
I'm telling you. So
death count on this, it's kind of there's a lot out there on it, kind of contested. Um, what I've kind of see is a couple incidental, like not directly responsible for. But then you've also got, the scene where he blows up the whole temple, right? But does he actually
killed a
kill
ton.
anybody in that, right? These are all trained ninjas. You assume they all get out. Now Ra's al Ghul, yeah, he gets well, who you think is Ra's al Ghul. If you're a moron, that's not really Ra's al Ghul. It's believe the whole time, but still. Um, and then Ra's at the end where he's like, "I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you. Adios, mofo." I don't know if you know this or not, but that's the same thing as killing somebody. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I mean, those are the two times where it's like explicit that he killed somebody: the temple fire and that train crash. And you know what I mean? It's somewhere like he's probably, I don't know. What do you think? 30 people in the total movie, maybe 40.
Possibly.
And if anybody's out there on the down there on the street and this L train comes flying
Dude,
down,
yeah,
they're not getting out of the way. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Well, and they make a point like at the one when he's rushing with Rachel when she gets poisoned, right? And he's tearing ass through town. Alfred makes a point. Thank God nobody got hurt in that or killed. And he's like, "Hey, yeah, some damage." He's like, "But it was Rachel, so if they did, I'm just trying to save Rachel. You get me right now."
I like when he's putting her in the car. They give her the antidote or whatever because she gets gassed by Scarecrow, and the staff's kind of looking at Alfred and goes, "A little worse for wear, I'm afraid."
Oh,
She just falls back. I don't know why they took that camera angle either, where she just nuds back, like made her. I was like, this looks like a HBO after school something or other, man. Like
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
why
know.
doesn't he go around to like the other side where the golf clubs aren't? I don't know. You got to cram her in the same side the golf clubs are. Just saying. I'm just saying. You could have been a little bit more gentle with her there, Alfred. She woke up with bruises all over her. And then when she's running onto the bridge, like she's getting ready to go across the bridge, and they're like, "Oh, you can't go anywhere. You can't go. We're shutting down the bridge." She's like, "I work for the DA's office." "Oh, okay.
No
Go.
kidding.
You're
Hey, go ahead.
you're properly trained for this. Go on."
It's like chemical warfare going on. I'm an attorney. Okay, later, lady.
She
Just
didn't
go.
even say she's an attorney. She just says she works in the DA's office. "I
Yeah,
work in the DA's office." So
she could be
obviously
she could be a freaking secretary.
secretary. She's
No
an intern.
offense.
She gets coffee.
No offense. That's a very important job. But yeah, no,
but
it's
not
not
trained
enough.
for chemical warfare and,
Yeah.
you
There's
know,
cops they're not even letting go across. You know what I'm saying? So
capturing everyone who's escaped from Arkham. The really dangerous prison. I don't know, man.
I would have been leaving immediately. Oh, they got a hole in Arkham? I'm out of here. I was like, I don't even care.
Oh man, yeah. But I mean, all in all, it's a really yeah, and then you tease the Joker at the end of it, right? Which is great. Because that takes us to the Dark Knight next, which that'll be the next movie we do. But yeah, awesome. You're like, hey, he leaves his calling card, flips it over, it's a Joker card. You're like, all right, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Let's get into this. I was ready for the next one right then and there, that moment,
yeah.
right? But I mean, all in all, I think it does a really great job setting up the trilogy, rebounding from Batman and Robin, right? Just that atrocity that we had with that. Um, Knowing that, hey, if you screw this up, you probably killed Batman for life, you know?
You're not wrong.
Um,
You were not wrong. I mean, they took almost what is it, 97 Batman and Robin came out, and then this one came out in '05. They took a serious break. They were like, man,
yeah, good,
uh,
8 years
yeah.
before they did that. But hey, I mean, all in all, not bad. I got a quick little review here for you. Batman Begins is basically Bruce Wayne getting therapy, but with ninjas. Dude disappears, trains with Liam Nielsen on a mountain, learns how to fight, control fear, and then comes back to beat up criminals dressed like a bat. The movie said, what if Batman made sense? It's darker, serious, and honestly kind of slow at times, but it builds everything. No Batman Begins, no Dark Knight.
Damn, there he is. Yeah.
Damn.
8.2 out of 10 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes, 85%. Letterbox, 3.8 out of 5. 82% of Google users like this movie. And yeah, I liked it too. I remember when it came out. I loved it. I thought it was a little bit long, but I think all these movies are quite long.
Right,
But it was so great to have it and it be like a serious. It
right.
was a serious,
Way
Batman.
Batman should be.
Yeah.
Right. Not
So
not what we got with the last two with Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
listen, I like
More
Batman
less.
Forever. I'm on the record as saying I like it, and I do like it. Okay.
It, look, it's okay. All right. But it's not the way my Batman needs to be. Okay. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
I got you. I
That's
got
all I'm saying. I need my dark man dark and brooding, and I need Gotham being I don't need any bright colors. Okay? Let's just get rid of that. The only time you should have bright colors, you got the Joker because he's wearing some purple, right? And that's as close as you get. But even then, let's kind of tone that purple down a little bit. We don't need bright colors unless you want to throw in a polka dot man appearance. Then we're okay. Then we're okay. You
you.
know.
All
But
out.
all in all, great movie. Absolutely love it. It's good every time I watch it. This is one I'll probably catch a couple times a year. Um, just
You
kind of going through. We'll be like on a channel, and I'll stop down and watch it, or I'm like, hey, what do I want to watch? Yeah, well, we fire up some old Batman.
This is probably one of the least, I've this one and Batman and Robin, I think, are the 2 least ones I watch, like I say
Really?
annually. Yeah, because if I'm watching Dark Knight or I'm watching Dark Knight Rises or something like that, from this trilogy. I don't really go back to Batman Begins too often. I guess, I watch it just like you, right? A couple times a year. So
Yeah,
nothing crazy, but obviously, there's others I watch more. And if I'm in the Batman mood, I'll probably watch Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises is pretty good too.
it ain't bad. It ain't bad. We'll get to that one too. But listen, what you guys think about this? Is this, I mean, best version of Alfred, Gordon, Batman? Is this the best versions that we get? Let us know. As always, I'm Alan.
MRD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.